What's up everybody, ManBearCow here. So if you're a warlock, you may have picked up an Explorer's Soul while channeling Drain Soul on an enemy. The Explorer's Soul will allow you to learn a spell called Explorer Imp, allowing you to summon an Explorer Imp who will, well, explore. And yes, you can summon him while you have another pet activated. Just don't expect him to help you with combat. Now, when you're out and about in the world of Warcraft, you may come across a Fell Rift, also known as a Fell Sliver, Fell Crack, Fell Tear, Fell Scar, or just a Fell Portal. You'll typically find these in areas where demons congregate, and when you come across one, you can speak to your Explorer Imp and send him inside the portal to explore. Once the Imp enters the portal, you will receive a buff called Imp on a Mission. This will prevent you from summoning the Imp back before he's done with his mission. After about 10 or 20 minutes, the Imp will complete his mission, and he will either reappear by your side, or the buff will disappear, allowing you to summon him back. This time he should have a question mark over his head, allowing you to complete his quest and receive an otherworldly treasure, which is a bag containing various items and sometimes gold. You will be rewarded with some vendor trash, but you also might receive some useful items, and one possible reward may include a purple dagger, useful once you reach level 50. So where are these Fell Portal locations? Well, I found my first one in the back of the Sargeron area in northeastern Desolace, and many portals are still waiting to be discovered, but I have included a small list of portals that have already been discovered in areas such as Barrens, Westfall, Ashenvale, and Swamp of Sorrows. If you find any new portals not on this list, do us a favor and drop a comment down below, and maybe I'll give you a shout out if I make an update video after we find more Rift locations. If you found this guide helpful, show us some love down below in the comments, and smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we release new videos. This is ManBearCow signing out, saying thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. What's up everybody, ManBearCow here. In this video, I'm teaching warlocks how to get the Rune of the Felguard, which will teach you how to summon a Felguard. First, you will need to get an Explorer Imp. So every time you use Drain Soul to defeat an enemy, you have a chance to receive an Explorer's Soul. The Explorer's Soul will allow you to summon an Explorer Imp. You can send your Explorer Imp to explore Fell Portals, which can typically be found in areas where demons congregate. If you want more information, you can watch my Explorer Imp guide. So seek out a Fell Portal and send your Explorer Imp inside. Every time your Imp returns from his journey, you have a chance to receive Rune of the Felguard. Right-click the rune, and there you go. You have Summon Felguard. If you found this guide helpful, show us some love down below in the comments, and smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we release new videos. What's up everybody, ManBearCow here. In this video, I'm teaching warlocks how to get the Rune of Immolation Aura in Phase 3 of Season of Discovery. When you're about level 40, head to the northeast corner of Ashenvale, to an area called Bow Shadow. This is also the same location where the Ashenvale excursion takes place. You will need to gather 3 items that drop off of mobs in this area, which includes the Dreampire Fire from Dreampire Imp, the Dreamsworn Horn from Emberspark Dreamsworn, and Dreamhunter Fang from Dreamhunter Hound. Collect all 3 items and then right-click on one. This will form the Rune of Immolation Aura, teaching you Immolation Aura. You may want to consider picking up the quest Recover Incursion Field Report Ashenvale from Field Captain Hanala, who can be found about here. If you found this guide helpful, show us some love down below in the comments, and smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we release new videos. What's up everybody, ManBearCow here, teaching warlocks how to get the Rune of Pandemic, which will teach you Pandemic. Yeah, go figure. This rune is fairly simple to get and can be done quite easily within about 5 minutes, so follow me. First we will head to Feralus. West of Camp Mohachi is an area called Grim Totem Compound. Just to the northeast of the symbol on the map you will find a dead, diseased Grim Totem Shaman underneath a large tree. Next to him is a crate, which you can loot a Grim Totem necklace. Next, we will head south of the main road, staying on the eastern side of the mountain range. Behind another large tree, you will find a small mountain path heading upwards into an area called Woodpaw Den. Head up the trail, and once you pass the cave entrance, head right. You should have enough space over here to lose any aggro. Mobs in this area are level 41 to 44. On a ledge in the northeastern portion of this area, you will find a dead, diseased Woodpaw Mystic. Right next to him is a crate where you can loot a broken Woodpaw Staff. Next, we will head east to the northern tip of a small lake. Head east over a small ledge and you will find a diseased Forest Walker. Combine the Grim Totem necklace and the broken Woodpaw Staff to create a diseased Nature Staff. Use this staff on the diseased Forest Walker. He is level 44 and will be quite angry when you wake him up. And make sure you defeat him, because if he defeats you, you will have to run around and collect the 2 items again. Defeat the Forest Walker and you will receive the Rune of Pandemic. Right click the rune and there you go, you have Pandemic. If you found this guide helpful, show us some love down below in the comments. And smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we release new videos. What's up, gamers? Ditch the energy drinks and get yourself a portable blender. Elevate your game while staying healthy. Just add fruit, ice, and water for a delicious aguas frescas. Or blend your favorite fruits with almond milk for a delicious smoothie free from that awful sugar crash that comes with energy drinks. Don't let ManBearCow catch you crashing, so get your portable blender like this Ninja Blast today. Affiliate links in the description. What's up, everybody? ManBearCow here, teaching Warlocks how to get the Rune of Backdraft. Okay, technically it's not a rune, but you will learn Backdraft. This rune is tricky to get, so listen up. To put it simply, you will travel to 4 locations across Azeroth to summon and battle a mob before looting the items required for this ability. In each of these 4 locations, you will find a ley crystal. At each ley crystal, you will use a world core fragment to summon a level 47 arcane elemental that you will defeat and loot a ley crystal. You collect world core fragments by sending your Explorer Imp through fell portals. If you don't have your Explorer Imp yet, you can watch my Explorer Imp guide and then come back. It sounds simple enough, but any of you who have used the Explorer Imp know just how long he can take to come back, and there's no guarantee that you will receive a world core fragment. So this task can take quite a while if you're working solo. However, priests and mages will also have to complete this task for a rune as well. And mages can also channel a ley crystal using a scroll of geomancy. So you may be able to find a group of other warlocks, priests, and mages who need to complete this task as well. And this task can be completed while in a raid. So if you're in town, you may want to look for a group completing the ley line circuit. And like I said, we will visit 4 ley crystals throughout Azeroth, which will require 4 world core fragments. But if you're in a group, only one person needs to have a world core fragment or scroll of geomancy in order to channel a ley crystal. However, all members of the group or raid will need to be at least level 45 and apply at least 1 tick of damage to the arcane elemental in order to loot the ley crystal. You will repeat this process at each of the 4 locations. The first of these locations. What's up, gamers? Ditch the energy drinks and get yourself a portable blender. Elevate your game while staying healthy. Just add fruit, ice, and water for a delicious aguas frescas. Or blend your favorite fruits with almond milk for a delicious smoothie free from that awful sugar crash that comes with energy drinks. Don't let ManBearCow catch you crashing, so get your portable blender like this Ninja Blast today. Affiliate links in the description. The first of these locations is in Azshara, in the southwestern corner near Forlorn Ridge. You can easily access this area coming from Ashenvale. The second location is in Feralus, just south of the W&I of High Wilderness. The third location is in the Hinterlands, almost smack dab in the middle of the zone, just north of the Altar of Zol. Is it Altar of Zol or Altar of Zul?
Come on, Dana. Can I talk to Dana?
There is no Dana, only Zul.
What a lovely singing voice you must have.
The fourth location is in Searing Gorge, just south of the main road as you head towards Blackrock Mountain. If you're a Horde character who has never been to Searing Gorge before, I recommend watching my Hunter Rune of Focused Fire video. which includes a guide which will basically take you to the same location. Once you've collected all 4 ley crystals, just right click and there you go. You have Backdraft. If you found this guide helpful, show us some love down below in the comments. And smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we release new videos. What's up everybody, ManBearCow here. In this video, teaching Warlocks how to get Rune of Affliction, which will teach you Unstable Affliction. This rune is fairly straightforward to get, but the act of getting it will be a bit of a grind. You will purchase this rune from a vendor after receiving friendly reputation with the Emerald Wardens. The Emerald Wardens are a new faction added in Phase 3 of Season of Discovery, and they can be found near various Emerald Dream portals located throughout Azeroth. If you are level 40, you will likely be heading to Ashenvale. In the northeastern corner, around the portal, is an area called Bow Shadow. If this is your first time entering the Emerald Dream, you will first want to seek out Field Captain Hanala. She can be found along the southwestern hillside as you enter the area. Your first quest will be Recover Incursion Field Report Ashenvale, requesting you to defeat imps, satyrs, and demon hounds in the area surrounding the portal. You will also need to receive Gemeron's Field Report from a stealthed NPC standing up on the platform just to the left of the portal. Return to Field Captain Hanala to turn in the quest. You will receive a Field Report envelope which contains a randomized quest and a deputization token which will allow you to share that quest with 4 other members of your party. These quests will request you to go inside the Emerald Dream portal and complete an objective. These objectives may include defeating enemies, defeating the boss, collecting an item, or escorting an NPC. And there are 18 randomized missions for every Emerald Dream event, most of which will require 3 to 5 people to complete. When you complete the quest, you will turn them in at Field Captain Hanala. You will receive reputation every time you turn in a quest. You will begin at neutral, but once you reach 3000 reputation, you will become friendly with the Emerald Wardens. This will allow you to purchase your rune from the nearby vendor for the current price of 2 gold. If you found this guide helpful, show us some love down below in the comments. And smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we release new videos. What's up everybody, ManBearCow here, teaching all classes how to get a rune in Phase 3 of Season of Discovery. The first thing we want to do is head to Emerald Sanctuary in Fellwood. The best way to get there is to take the main road north past Rainwood Retreat in Ashenvale. At Emerald Sanctuary, we will speak with the Shadowtooth Emissary standing outside of the large building. Here we will pick up the quest, The Wild Gods, requesting you to collect a Wild Whisper Draught from Jintha Allure in the Hinterlands, and then use it at the top of Razorfen Downs to speak to the spirit of Ogamagon. Before you leave, you may want to consider picking up your Fellwood flight path. Now we will head to the Hinterlands. To get there, first we will head to Hillsbrad Foothills. North of Durnhold Keep, there is a pathway between the mountains that will take you to the Hinterlands. At the southeast end of the zone is an outdoor dungeon area known as Jintha Allure. Here you will find elite trolls level 45 through 51. Defeat trolls until one drops a Wild Whisper Draught. Now we will head to Razorfen Downs at the southern end of the Barrens. After defeating the final boss, Amnanar the Coldbringer, one member of your party must drink the Wild Whisper Draught to make the spirit of Ogamagon appear. Speak with Ogamagon to complete the first part of the quest. You will receive a horn called Ogamagon's Roar. You will also receive a new part of the quest asking you to deliver wild offerings to the Shadowtooth Emissary in Fellwood. But first, we must collect 3 wild offerings. The wild offerings will drop off of special bosses in 3 different dungeons. In Zul'Farrak, after clearing any 3 bosses, you should see a chat emote that says, "You feel a shadowed presence," along with a ghostly spider who appears and wanders around the dungeon. Use Ogamagon's Roar near the spider and then defeat it to loot a wild offering. You can also loot a wild offering off of a ghostly raptor found after clearing the Princess Theradris area of Maraudon. You can also find a wild offering on a ghostly basilisk who appears in the Dark Iron Highway area of Blackrock Depths after defeating High Interrogator Gerston, Houndmaster Grebmar, and the Ring of Law event. Keep in mind that you don't need to complete all 3 dungeons. You just need to find 3 wild offerings, and you can do that by repeating Zul'Farrak 3 times if you like. Once you have 3 wild offerings, return to Shadowtooth Emissary in Felwood to collect your rune. You can also continue to collect wild offerings if you decide to purchase any other gear she has for sale. If you found this guide helpful, show us some love down below in the comments, and smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we release new videos.